Well, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. I'm going to give it a few more minutes for a couple more people to get on. We will do the blackout messages. We're coming through the retrograde. Okay. Well, I hope you guys have been having an excellent summer. It's been such great weather where I live. So I have been outside as much as I can get out. It's hard to want to come in when I can think of so many things to be doing outside, and I'd rather be outside. So anyway, it's good to see you guys. I have missed you. Lots of downloads over the last while, and I was letting all the different energies settle, and it's the retrograde. A bunch of you were going through tests, which you already knew that was going to happen, right? It was inevitable. Okay. I'm saging out right now with some juniper sage. Smells really good before we start. So, blackout messages. Let's get to that, okay? So, well, the reason why I'm calling this the blackout messages, because we are in a retrograde. And there's many of you in a dark night of the soul, and it's like going through a blackout. And some of you may have been blacking out, you know what I mean? Anyway, having a little too much fun. So, some of these are messages that you're just blocking out, okay? Meaning you're getting signs, you're getting synchronicities, you're getting messages from passed on loved ones or ascended masters or angels or spirit guides or spirit animals, whatever you connect to, you know, whatever it is for you, it's special for each person. And you're blacking it out, okay? Blocking it out. It's it's these messages being blocked, okay? And then for some of you, there's people that are blocking things for you, blacking things out from happening for you through different forms of, negative divination, which is always a failure. Sometimes it takes longer for it to get there than others, but it's always a failure. So anyways, there's one thing going on right now. There's people that have chose to view life like the richness of life is by how much material gain you have. What do you own? What do you drive? What labels do you buy? Different things like that. Status, they keep saying, use the word, elite. But it's like value intangible treasures, over material wealth. Your true wealth lies in the richness of your life. So there's many people here that, the way they value a person is by what they've obtained. And more than likely what the price tag is on it. And this is a time that this type of mindset, this type of way people do certain things to manifest that wealth that status quo, whatever you want to call it. They've missed the boat. That's not the way the world. I mean, there's a lot of people think that's the way the world's going to go, but it's really not in the end. So, anyways, I'm bringing this up because the Greek god Aeon, Aeon, sometimes spelled Aion, god of eternity and time. Okay, somebody's name is Parker. But there's quite a few. They're in groups, because that's where they feel in numbers they are stronger. They don't realize that this is an individual journey, and right there, that's where a lot of people miss the boat too. It's like they're pulling the boat into the dock and the person goes to jump off to catch it and they miss and they land in the water. Seen it happen so many times. My dad used to love to do it to his best friend. He would do it on purpose, and it always happened anyways. And maybe that happens to somebody else. You know what I mean? Maybe that's something that you do to a lot of people when you're bringing your boat into the dock. I don't know. Someone's definitely got a boat. But these people... So what is it that means the most to them? It's the things I just talked about. It's what they've obtained in life. It's not who they are inside. Of course they want to be seen as good inside, just like outside. So these are the types of people that will, have charities, and they'll do all kinds of things outwardly that will look like they're very helpful in their community. They participate a lot. But maybe if people would look closer into some of these things, they'd find out how much do they really put towards this charity? Or do they run this charity to run things through the charity to make it look a different way? You know what I mean? So, these types of people won't be having growth. Okay? They've been warned. They know this. They already know. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. The greed's gotten a hold of them. It's that green-eyed monster. And so... what will be taken from them will be what they most honor, which is not family, which is not love. It's not peace. These people like chaos. Because then if they have chaos constantly going on, things won't ever be directed back towards them. Okay? So, things are going to come to a halt. I'm not going to dig more into this because it's just negative. I'm tired of it. I know you guys are tired of it too. Okay? Someone's name is Holly. Someone's name is Billy. But Holly's with the Y. Billy is I-E. Anyway. Somebody wants to have confrontation. Collective. Okay? This is for somebody out here. This is a divine feminine. You have been in hermit mode. You could be a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn. Okay? You are an extrovert, introvert. You'll be an extrovert when you want to be. Okay? And when you are out of your shell and you're around people, you're real comfortable. You are the life of the party. You know what I mean? You're very original. Whoever you are, you blaze your own trail, man. Okay? To many, you're a legend. And a lot of people have been inspired by you and whatever journey it is that you're on right now. You're very creative, very, very creative. Someone here plays the piano. Someone's favorite color is pink. Okay? Someone's got really... somebody here has like almost blonde, golden, yellow hair. It's the only way I can explain it. They're showing it to me. And then somebody here has like very... like the darkest brown, but not black. Somebody has a passed on ancestor that comes around and they're in dragonfly form. You've been seeing them this summer. You didn't know. Now you do. Somebody is creating illusions around you. This divine feminine I'm talking to, they want you to... this passed on loved one that's coming around like a dragonfly. They want you to embrace the truth. They want you to live your life to the fullest too. And there's somebody, there's a Leo energy that wants to have a battle with you. Okay? They need this battle with you to prove something. It has to do with court. Something that they've said about you, they've claimed about you. Basically, they need you to flip out. You know? Even though they'd be the one pushing you to it, they still need you to do it. But this is how dumb they are. Even if you did, it would still be known they pushed to it. Like, these people are stupid. We've gone now from the people that want to stay stuck on, like, are you dumb or are you stupid? Because now you guys have now formulated dumb and stupid and made one person. I don't know. Spirit's frustrated. Okay? Now, there's a Cancer here that is stuck. Okay? And whoever this Cancer is, it could be a masculine, feminine, it might be both. But they're trying to definitely block off a divine feminine that is a water sign energy. Okay? It's her throat chakra. They don't want her to talk. But the only thing they did is block their own. And Spirit just said blessings too. Okay? This divine feminine channels. She's very sincere. She doesn't do it from her ego. She does it from understanding. She has kind of a firm voice, but a fun voice, but a sincere voice. She does speak from love. The bottom line. She's not scared of what other people think of her. Her job is to help unite people, uplift them, encourage them to get on their own path, okay? And this Cancer is jealous. Yes, okay? So, he managed to block themselves. That's it. And along the way with it, because you're trying to block someone's path that's on it, they have additional blessings that are going to be blocked. Okay? There's divine masculine here. A couple of you. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay? Listen to this. You're embracing, and this is really good because you're in retrograde energy and you're embracing your masculine energy and the Pluto energy. So that is willing, like this is your own willingness to confront your dark side. Okay? And because you're doing this, you're opening a gateway to, healing, soul evolution. A lot of profound things are happening to you because you're allowing this transformation right now. Super hard to do during a retrograde, and you're doing it. There's also some divine feminines that are earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You are also going through the same thing right now. And you have a divine masculine energy. Same sign as you. I mean element, sorry, not sign. They're in the same element as you. And you guys are marrying each other. You will come back around to each other by the end of this year. You're both very busy. Busy. Okay? You're learning, divine feminines, the earth signs I'm talking to. You're learning there's an ability now that you have to connect with the physical world for you to find more comfort in having to be here. Did you hear what I said? On having to be here. You don't want to be here. I know. I get it. Because you're not of this earth. You're embracing it. You're from far, far away. Different star system. Yeah. Somebody needs this. I've been getting this for 2 days now. The archons. Somebody needs to research into those. That will give you some kind of past life insight. Okay? Anyways, divine feminine, you're becoming stronger, more resilient. You're embracing that Empress Leo energy that you carry. Okay? That's the, divine feminine card. It's the strength card where you see the Empress. and it different. Either they're trying to hold the lion's mouth open, or they're hugging it, or they're trying to confront it, or it's standing together regally. What you are embracing that Leo strength energy. These masculines are learning to cultivate courage, and here you go again. It's that Leo energy. Both of you. This is so cool. So cool. Because you are also using that same card as well. That energy when, because it's either the Emperor or the Empress that is on the Strength card. Depends on who does the deck. But that's who it is. I don't know if you guys knew that. But anyways. You're gaining discernment. And you know the truth. You're not arguing with it when you know it. If people choose to try to change your mind, talk you out of something, you simply are like not hearing it. You're just like, you won't argue with them, but you finish whatever you're doing with them, whether it's an outing with them or you're just around them for whatever reason, and then you're just not going to connect with that person again. Some of you are like, oh, block, delete. It's just easier. Standing firm in your convictions. Okay? Divine masculines, earth signs, divine feminine, earth signs. So that is great, great messages. Okay, someone's name is Brent, but it's like TD on the end. TJ, Rocky, baby. Someone's name is Rocky. Patrick, Harper, Howell, Hoffine, Dan, Agatha, Ethan, but it's, THAN is how Ethan is. Erica, Eric, CK, Tommy, Bracken, Quinn, Quentin, Armani, Shelly, the EY, Puckett, Wilson, ON, Walsh, Josh, Johnson, but the Johnsons, Owen, Tashara, Marion, Joy, Dean, Simon, Samantha. Someone's Irish. Someone's Jewish, someone's Irish. Collective. Those of you that you took this retrograde, and I'm going to, there's some of you specific here. You used this retrograde this time around to pull yourself right smack dab into the middle of your North Node. You decided, I'm not going back to that South Node. I might bounce back every once in a while learning a lesson, but I will learn it fast. Okay? You've had enough. Had enough. Okay? So, here we go. These are those of you that have taken this seriously this time, and you are going to reap huge rewards. Okay? So, Capricorn, upright, divine feminine and masculine. Virgo, upright feminines. Okay? Air signs, divine feminines. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay? Masculine, upright, Libras. Pisces, divine masculine, divine feminine, upright. Okay? Water signs, divine feminines, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. There you have it. Okay? Those of you that I just called out your sign there, you really, your crown chakra is lit up, okay? You are transcending boundaries of the material world, okay? Those things that meant so much to you before monetarily no longer hold that, grasp on you. The things mean differently to you. Doesn't mean you don't like nice things. It doesn't mean you don't want to go do cool things. Doesn't mean that you don't deserve those things. It just means you look at things differently. Because you're inviting the wisdom of your universal consciousness. It's helping you embrace your role. Because you realized what you've gone through. You are a channel of divine light and love. Those things will always come if you stand in that energy. You won't have to worry about those things having to work so hard to obtain those things through which means and ways at the end of the day you wouldn't feel good with. Okay? You don't vibe like that. So, anyways, what the picture is, like, think of a giant lotus on top of your head, a lotus flower. Like, your violet flame has been lit on top of your head. And orbs of light all over, healing you, energy. Why these people try to attack your crown? And it's like a boomerang, ba-boom, 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 back to them. Nothing new. No. And those of you that are air signs, that you are in this retrograde energy right now and you chose to use it this way, those of you that are air signs, you just went through what we call a paradigm shift, okay? It's like death and rebirth, literally, okay? So you may have went through something that was like almost a life or death situation. Well, that's also a paradigm shift that you just had, okay? So what you're supposed to do with this energy, you now have an innovative way, once you went through this paradigm shift, of existing, okay? You have new earth energies to work with. These were given to you to help inspire others. You are like you are supposed to be a fresh of breath air for people. Okay? You will fly higher now in different realms, doing your work. Way higher than you ever have before. And on the 3D. Okay? You are expanding your perspectives on things that maybe you didn't want to get into, you didn't want to think too much about before, and now there's a profound thing happening to you. What I just said a few minutes ago, and it's a consciousness shift. Okay? You've taken it. Okay? You don't care anymore what people, like, before you were stopping yourself from a lot of things that you enjoyed because it wasn't cool to talk about those things, or to have those things as hobbies, or for those be something that you like. It just wasn't cool. You don't care anymore. Okay? You know we're in a time of great change, and the speed of evolution it's increasing exponentially. So, you know there's more power available to you and knowledge if you use it in the right way. This is from knowledge from centuries and centuries ago. You have a platform now, whoever you are, that you're supposed to be sharing this information on. Because you are supposed to make your own tribe. And you're going to make a difference. Okay? You are light that will unite with these new peeps, that's going to help increase the energy with the rest of us that are doing the same thing. You have many tools in your toolbox, and if you follow me, you're the toolbox. Okay? Your modalities are your tools in your toolbox. You've gained many of these. You've gone through, I'm telling you, a huge transformation. So, you touch people in a way that you'll leave this little tiny heart with them. And it's like a seedling of love. And when you're not with them, that's that connection that always pulls on people. Okay? Hello there. Happy Sunday. So, anyways, this paradigm shift, it took you through something like, you're going to be sharing wisdom, because whatever you went through, it made you see and look at things completely different. And you're supposed to communicate this. You were at the brink of, they keep showing like your last breath of life. You had faith though. You had winged helpers that were watching over you. You may have died for a few minutes and had a near-death thing, and you went to the other side. This is for someone, and they sent you back, and you're supposed to share that experience. Okay? You're an inspiration. But anyway, You now believe in miracles where you didn't, whoever I'm talking to, you didn't believe in miracles you just didn't believe in them the way you do now. Okay? So, somebody, their mother's going to prison. There's an investigation going on with this mother figure. Somebody teaches dance. You're amazing. Okay? Someone's from Phoenix, Arizona. Whoever you are, you have your own style. It's really cool style. It's inspiring other people. They say you need to take your style and you need to do something with it. I keep hearing repurpose. Repurpose. Whatever. Get it online. Etsy. 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 Somebody here is dealing with a pillow prince or princess. You love coast to coast. You didn't know you have a pillow prince or princess, okay? This person has a fake death certificate on you. Just saying. Yeah. Isn't that fun? Right? Yeah. Someone's last name is Bean. Someone's name is Lily. Thompson, S-E-N. Someone's name is Axel. Brady. Sherry. Sherrie. Lincoln. Bradley. Eric. We had Eric I-C-K. This is just K. Harry. We had Tommy. Thomas. This is Tom, but it's T-H-O-M. Peggy. Carol. With a C. Spirit says this isn't going to end well for these people. Okay? Especially someone from Norway. This person loves vodka. They like shots of it. This person was part of stealing your identity. So is somebody that's North African part of stealing your identity. These people are part of a group of people that love draconian energy. Someone drives a Corvette in this group. There's a pharmacy tech in this group. Ooh. There's a hitman in this group. Now the hit's on the hitman. How do you like that, guys? Hit on the hitman. And it's in the group. Whoa. Someone's not happy about that. Someone's name is Shalise. Someone's name is Kylie. But it's L-I-E on the end. Someone's name is Kelsey. Someone's last name is Crumb, but it's K-R-U-M-B. And someone's name is Kaysen with a K. Someone calls someone bloke all the time. That will help. Someone's from Bakersfield, California. Santa Monica, California. These people want you out of character, especially a Taurus. Someone's Lutheran. Collective. You're not a side chick or a side dick. You're not a consolation prize. You're not a piece of ass. You're not a friend with benefits. You're not a third party or a pillow prince or princess. You are the gifted one in your family. Okay? There's a lot of people. This retrograde energy. Alias of you. Jealous of you. Okay? Yeah. Somebody just broke up with somebody that they thought was better than you, collective. You broke up with them. They went to this person. They thought this person was better than you. Okay? Well, now this person that they broke up with, you for them, threw them to the wolves. And now they want to come back and drag you back through bullshit with them. Don't turn back. You know that song by Bonnie Tyler? What's that song? Turning back in time or whatever that one is. I'm going to have to look it up, Bonnie Tyler. I'll put that I'll post it. Somebody likes George Strait. Turn Back. I think it's called Turn Back. But anyway, yeah. Somebody's from that era of when I grew up. Yeah. Somebody, this mother figure. That's who it is. This mother figure that wants, somebody loves the Pittsburgh Steelers. Did I already say that? They're telling me to bring that up again if I didn't. Anyways, this mother figure, she wants to keep turning back time on you. She loves this narrative that she's wove, she's paid for, she's strategically planned for years, okay? Anyways, it's not happening. She also has a voodoo doll of you, this mother figure of yours, yeah, okay? Anyways, collective, you're about to attract the love that you seek. That is going to be what you deserve. There's a bunch of people here in your family that misjudged you, especially somebody that has a cat, okay? There's somebody in this group that's a total chicken shit. And they only have eyes for you, but they have not been able to break away from these peeps, okay? Someone's name is Addison. Someone's name is Kev. Okay? Someone's a twin flame. Swenson, O-N, Kim, Kate with a K, Blossom, Tapia, Bridger. Okay? Names. I already said Holly, right? With a Y. Now they're telling me Holly I-E. Watson. Price. Someone's name is Ginger. Someone's name is Anna. You know. Someone's last name is Ham. H-A-M. Spell work. Being down on a court case. Collective. Oh, yeah. Well, these people, they were warned to save themselves before it was too late, but they didn't listen. Yeah. Somebody has had a lawyer here that's been trying to tell them to knock their shit off, and they don't care. They do not care. No. They've had spirit guides also directing them. This is somebody that considers themselves to be a privileged lady. They stole their daughter's inheritance. Yes, they did. They're going to be returning to source. Whoa. Okay. This person's going to want to do a plea deal as well. Okay? Somebody wants to know a timeline on when this person's going to be returning to source. They're just telling me soon. That's it. You will. This will be your freedom. I know. I get it. Believe me. I get it. You feel like you'll never have peace till this parental figure passes on because they live to make your life miserable. Well, they just said soon. Okay? And then they showed me like a bird flying away. You know, freedom. Somebody's a part of the Italian mafia. They're going to want to make a plea deal too. There's somebody here that's British that's going to want to make a plea deal. Somebody here has been manipulating and altering your credit report. They are going to be in so much trouble for that one, okay? Then they tried to frame you for the crimes they've been committing on you. Somebody in this group drives a white truck. Someone's from Draper, Utah. Someone's got pink hair, okay? And you know this collective like I know about my situation. Court cases going on behind your back. You're never invited to. They lie and said that they do attempt to get hold of you. They even, alter the documents. So like there's a fake where they have to show proof of service to you. Yeah, they've doctored that up like they actually, tried. No, they never did. And the courts know this. The judge knows this because they're a part of it. He gets paid to turn that old blind eye. Okay? There's lots of fights going on right now. Yeah. These people thought that they would always have a blank canvas to work with, tormenting you, stalking you, trying to make your life 100% miserable till you finally gave up or gave in. Okay? So, let's get back to this. How much time I have? All right. I have about a half hour, then I gotta go. Taurus. You're using this Jupiter energy right now. Okay? This is a divine feminine, divine masculine that are heavily determined to figure out who they are. You're in this seeking energy right now. You want answers. There's divine feminine here. You're a sage. So you've stepped into this power, and you are going to embody an energy of limitless growth. You figured out your journey. You know how you're going to inspire others to reach their stars. This is about, within themselves kind of a thing. And the Taurus masculine here, you're learning perseverance. And your perseverance, you can move mountains with it. But you can't budge. And it's funny because whoever I'm talking to, you are such a stubborn person. But there's some things, you've been manipulated. I'll just put it that way. But remember, bending with the winds of change doesn't diminish your strength. Yeah. Yeah. Okay? Very cool energy. Very cool energy here. So, we have an Aquarius divine feminine here. Okay? That she's not very nice. Okay? No. She's got dark brown hair. Some of you, she has black hair. Some of you, she has dark brown hair. Okay? She's an Aquarius, though. Okay? She cloaks her energy in another divine feminine energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay? She has 3 of Swords, this divine feminine, over and over and over, and thought that she broke her heart by helping several people, family, friends, exes, co-workers, associates, whatever. Okay? Try to break this divine feminine heart. And yes, some people did. 100%. Somebody here has their grandmother, was 93 when they passed away. And a grandfather, There's a grandpa and a grandma here. They were 93. This is going to be very specific for somebody. Somebody's black. And this is your passed over grandfather. 93. He passed over. He protects you. Divine feminine. You're black too. This is your grandfather. Anyway, and there's a divine feminine. But, there's people that did a number on this divine feminine. Really bad. Bad. Some of you, this divine feminine, she's got like long blonde hair. Okay. Some of you, she has, her hair's weaved, brown, blonde. It doesn't have to be, but that's just, some of you gives you more detail. Yeah. Anyways, you're highly protected. Like I said, you have passed on loved ones that they keep you grounded no matter what. This person is going to learn a very, 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 very hard lesson. I'm going to get out my kippers here. Not kipper. Well, yeah, this is Intuitive Kev Kipper and his tarot deck, okay? We're going to take a run through it for this Aquarius here. Yeah. Oh, boy. Divine Feminine, you're the rising star. She wants to be the rising star. You also are in this full energy of you just don't care. You're going on no matter what. On with the show. Okay? So, some of you, she has a friend. Okay? The friend is a Taurus. They're part of a little group of women. Okay? Eastern stars or witches or pagans or I don't know, whatever. They get together, they just do stupid shit. It's basically the best way to put it. They're very immature. They're old women acting. They're older women to know good enough what they're doing. Okay? They do some sick and twisted stuff too. But anyways, Two of Wands energy here, King of Pentacles. Okay? This is what's driving what they did to this divine feminine. Okay? There's a masculine here that was interested in this divine feminine at one time. They convinced this masculine to hurt this divine feminine because you got the Five of Cups energy. Okay? Here he comes up again, King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. He knew she's a high priestess. Yeah. Okay? So, Judgment was called down. Judgment card's next. Besides, so that's Temperance. That's Michael blowing his horn. He has a horn too. There's a fake marriage here. Jesus, these people really went at it. Yeah, there's a fake marriage here. There's multiple. You ascended divine feminine from this. Nothing but a hate train going on. So many people getting paid. Hate campaign. Hate train. These people gave you fake ass love. There's somebody freaking out now in the background. That hurt you. Yep. Oh, absolutely. This person could be 33, 18. Somebody's favorite number is 11. But there's a masculine here that's an Aries that got married to somebody. They could have red hair. These people tried to steal from you, divine feminine. Yeah. She could be a water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay? Some of you, this is a Taurus and an Aquarius that got fake married. Some of you, that's just the energy of those signs that they're carrying around. Okay? There's a King of Swords that wants to come in, divine feminine. Ooh, he is going after people. He's raising some hell here. Fury. Yeah. He's like a package of dynamite. There's a whole bunch of people that created false documents, agreements on you, statements. Yep, they turned him in. The judge let him. Okay? He knows all about this. Yep. I'm not going to say much more because he got manipulated by some puppet master bullshit. Lots of secrets. He bought into it, plus all the spell work that was going on. Anyways, you're just staying in this blissful energy. Karma is being served with these people. The calmer you stay, divine feminine, during the rest of this time to get out of this retrograde, the happier you're going to be. You're sleeping good at night, even though they're trying to invade your dream space, especially this King of Cups, okay? Yeah. He's out screwing the whole community, though, but trying to make your life miserable and put blockages in your way, okay? But you're being divinely guided away from this person, and they're going to have a tornado, okay? Destruction, okay? And there's a Taurus. She's going to continue to hide in the background that she thinks she's a practitioner. There's endings coming for her. She helped some people steal a house from you, divine feminine. There's some stupid rich girl energy here. Sorry, that this passed on ancestor does not like this rich girl energy. Okay, she's that Aquarius I was talking about, the black hair, dark brown hair. She thinks she's a high priestess. She's gonna be in some serious emotional pain, and that's okay. She has been known to take a few trips to the mental hospital. She's finally gonna get locked up permanently. Yeah. There's a divine masculine. He's going to be so happy when this happens. Oh, yeah. He's going to be free. She likes to mindfuck this man. Oh, yeah. She's attached many entities to him through sex. So, there you have it. Okay? All right. Let me finish up the rest of these energies here for the retrograde that I want for you guys to know. So, Aries, there was somebody trying to block your third eye. Your third eye is the compass to your soul. This is where, like, you know, when you get little intuitive nudges, some people call it the Holy Ghost talking to you, or you just, you get a feeling. That's that compass. Your third eye opens up. So you learn to trust those little nudges. Like, look at them as cosmic breadcrumbs. Yeah. So when your third eye is open, think of the little trail of breadcrumbs there guiding you to your purpose. Start practicing laying there in bed at night and let that third eye open. It'll be amazing what you can see. This is divine feminine, divine masculine, that are areas that this is happening to right now. You are, whoever you two are, you're very fiery, both of you. Passion fuels your actions. And it also fuels your determination. So remember, you're supposed to light the way with that fuel, that fiery energy you carry. And they want you need to practice more patience. Because patience can be just as powerful as haste. That's awesome for somebody. Oh, then we have a couple of fire signs over here. They're divine feminines. Specifically, you are also... So, the last solar eclipse that we had, you allowed that energy for growth. Because you allowed certain things to leave your life. You said goodbye. The eclipse went by. You've had a couple of retrogrades. You've had more, we'll put it, test lessons served up to you, and you've passed. You may have had a little step backwards, but you go right back in to your north node, okay? You're shedding old patterns, okay? So, right now, you're getting that reward during this retrograde. This solar eclipse energy is coming back to you right now. And it's doubling up to help you get rid of. You have one more day left with this Lion's Gate and this. We're going to be going here. No, it's not yet, but pretty soon we'll be going post retrograde. Okay? People think, though, when you go post, it's over. Oh, hell no. Sometimes a post can be worse if you're not paying attention. Okay? So, you got 1 day left to really think of what no longer serves you. Get it on paper, light a candle, do some sage, do whatever you do. Take a spiritual bath, go take a walk, whatever. You could sit around and have a campfire and write some things on paper, throw it in the fire, release it up, get rid of it, you know. Whatever you do, whatever works for you, but you need to do it. So you can step into the fullness of your potential. There's a huge transformation here for you, okay? You got 1 day left because this solar eclipse energy that you earned, it's like a special little spiritual gift. It's like a little present that they've given to you to use during this Lion's Gate. So you got all this power here for a huge transformation, okay? This is divine feminines that are up right now in this retrograde. You've been working so dang hard on yourself. And there's only a couple of you that you really used that last solar eclipse because you know what solar eclipse are meant to be used for energetically, okay? For your growth, for your journey, okay? Now, specifically here, I have at least a dozen divine feminines. You are Scorpios, okay? You're in your north node, and you are using, during this retrograde, your Uranus energy. This is so awesome because this means you're thinking outside the box, okay? You're embracing unconventional ideas, ways of doing things, okay? You are a harbinger of transformation and progress, okay? You used to impede progress because You used to, whoever I'm talking to, there's a couple of you that struggled with obsession, jealousy, envy. So you used that dark power you have to impede people. You figured out you were impeding yourself. It was a waste of your damn time. You pulled your head out of your ass. Congrats. Okay? You're a very nurturing, loving individual. You have deep intuition. You're a deep, deep person. It scares the hell out of a lot of people that can't go there. Okay? People bore you very easily, whoever I'm talking to. Okay? Um, you have a way of how you interact with people, how you hold yourself when you enter a room, how you talk, the tone you use, the look you give, that it's intimidating to people. And they feel like that energy is confidence. And when somebody's not confident like you, they mistakenly misunderstand your energy as you think you're a know-it-all. You think you're better because that's their triggers, that's their wounds that they haven't worked on with themselves like you have to go, wow, look at that person. I'm going to be more like that. I'm going to go work on this. I'm going to go work on that so I can walk in and demand that energy. Okay? So, you're a very strong individual. You're letting your wisdom guide you now towards a life of peace, compassion, harmony, empathy. Because you can be the most empathetic person or you can be the biggest bitch, right? Yeah. You have the ability to feel human emotions that allows you to connect with others on a level other people can't connect. That's where that deepness comes in, okay? You're a very profound individual. This profound keeps coming up. And everything I keep talking about. So this means something to a couple of you. But they want you to be more still where it concerns the introspection of yourself during this time. Scorpios have a hard time for this. They like control when they're in their dark side or when they're in their south node. They're very controlling. They're very manipulative. Okay, that's where they get obsessed. They won't give up. So you have learned to allow lessons and experiences to unfold at their own pace instead of forcing them or finding a way to twist it, turn it in your favor or how you want it to be seen or told. You know now that each step, we'll call it God's plan, the universe, the higher power, they're the one to guide you, not you guiding you. You're here for the experience, the journey. You're learning to love the journey instead of being more concerned about the end of the journey or getting to the destination. There's more growth in the journey than getting to the journey. This is self-discovery for you. So let's go back to thinking outside the box. Okay? You have always thought outside the box. You've always said what other people want to say, but they're too afraid to say it. And then people terrorize you for it. Literally. Okay? Beat you up about it. Use it against you. You don't care anymore. You're like, I don't care. You didn't really care then either, but now you really don't care. This is a problem for people that want you to be misunderstood and seen in a very foul way. It's not working anymore, just so you know. So just stay strong, okay? There's some of you that need to, it's called stibnite. It's a crystal. It's all about conflict, okay? They're really cool looking. It's like a cluster of crystals that just, it's like a, I don't know how to explain it. It looks like ice coming out of the ground. Like icicles. Long ones. And then there's a base holding them all together. Anyways. There's people right now that have been trying to send they've been meditating on you and meditating on you and meditating on you over and over and over and over. And somebody here knows you like amethyst. So somebody has a piece of amethyst and they're trying to connect to you with this amethyst. For someone else, somebody took a piece of amethyst out of your house that was yours. And they've been using it in whatever ritualistic bullshit they're doing. But anyway, it's not working. It's all in reverse. All in reverse. All in reverse. All. This person will try to go meditate on you. They instantly get a headache or they get nauseated or something weird happens to them. Now it's going to get to the point that they even say your name instantly. Something's going to happen that they're going to go, oh, I won't do that again. Okay? All right. What time am I on? Ooh, just got a few minutes. A few more names. Spirit says Timothy. I think I said Watson, didn't I? Jake, Jeremiah, Richie, Mohammed, Murphy, Camille. Something about Camelot. That'll mean something to somebody. Camelot. Juicy Jen. Robert, Jasper, Jenkins, Kelly with a Y, Mark with a K, Jenkins, they're saying Jenkins again. Carmen, somebody loves carrots. That's weird. Somebody loves carrots. But they like to eat them with, the green on the end. Like Bugs Bunny. That's funny because my youngest son and I were talking about it the other day. I'm like, remember when I used to buy carrots and you get so mad if I would buy the little mini carrots and, they'd already had been peeled and the ends cut off because that wasn't how Bugs Bunny ate his carrots. That's somebody out here that's like that. Okay? Maybe you have a kid that they need to have their carrots like that. Fresh out of the ground. Just rip them out, Colin Shalise again. Oh, he's just a bad girl. Lenny with a Y, Franklin, Stephen, but that's Phen. Thomas again. Gee, was that Thomas? Tom, Thom. We've had Tommy and Tom 2 different ways. He's in deep trouble. Apparently. Timothy, they're saying. Trevor, Trudy. Jeez. Wow. Last name Vogel, Geary, Gerry, Gary, Gary. Last name Stock. Yeah. Somebody looks at somebody now that they were dating, that they picked over you collective. They thought they burned you. Like burn. They thought when they picked this person over you that they burned you big time. This person needs to use rose quartz. They need to heal their inner child. But anyways, they had their beer goggles on and just barely decided to take them off apparently. And they realized, oh my God, I'm in bed with a thug, like a thugella, okay? The thugella. I made a card for that the other day. Someone's name is Chen, Celeste, Normand, Luca, Baker, Bauer, Bruce. They like to call him Brucey Baby. Cherie, Valdez, Jeremiah. I think I already said Colin. They're saying Colin again. Okay? These people that came up against you collective, they want to come back now. They gotta do it's a U-turn. Okay? They did all of this on purpose. And they were fully aware what they were doing to you. And there's one person in this group that wants to come back and test you again. And they're still entertaining many people. This person's unapologetic. Okay? There's somebody out here in this group too that they thought, they're going to gain off of you. Okay. This person, they're telling me they're a thug. Okay. We got Thugella and Thug. Peeping Tom energy. Okay. This person's a taker. Oh, yeah. They made you a target. That's when you knew you were on track. This person with this group of people, oh, they're planning the great escape, apparently. Their phone lines are tapped and they're hacked. And they're too dumb to know this because they are so focused on you, collective. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And like I said, somebody in this group said they slept with you. They went into court, said that you gave them an STD. You never even slept with this person. Okay? Never, ever. These people are burning evidence. You're in Cleopatra energy. Someone's from Denmark. Someone had an abortion in this group. Somebody's a holy roller in this group. Somebody in this group changed their medical records. Don't worry, the courts are going to be ruling in your favor. There's a lot of people in the judicial system that were a part of this. And they're going to get caught for trying to set you up, collective, and help do all these things because they were getting something out of it. Someone's from Athens, Greece. Somebody's a college student. Somebody's from South Ogden. Somebody's been waiting for a loan to get approved. It will be. Coast to Coast Radio again. Somebody loves Coast to Coast. Somebody's a travel agent. Somebody in this group is a bartender and they still on the job. Okay? This person's in like siren energy. Somebody needs to learn about the Lyrians. Okay? Yeah. Someone needs to learn about the Lyrians. Someone smokes a douche flute. They're either in a separation right now or they're at the end of getting a divorce. They will be blessed after this. Somebody that's this divorce, this separation I'm talking about, they're a part of an organized crime group that, does lots of stuff behind the scenes. Scams, cons, Somebody likes funk music. That's a part of this group. Somebody's a booteo bandit part of this group. Oh, yeah. Someone's Australian. Can't rely on this person, they just said. Nope. Not even close. Okay? Someone's got ALS. Yeah, these karmics failed scary school. They want you, they've been working on you, collective, because they want you to give up on yourself. They want you to give up. And I know you've felt like it, and I know you felt like it'd just be easier to go back into your shell, go do your thing, and they'll leave you alone. They won't, you know it. They're going to go away, trust me. They're going to be so busy and have so many problems, you will be the last thing they are ever going to think of. Because that's what the deal is. And remember, they wanted to be you so bad. Well, they didn't. They wanted to be you so bad. They need to live those trials and tribulations you did. They can't possibly be on the energetic level you have risen to because of your healing journey. And the lessons you had to go through. And how you accepted them. Reacted to them. Chose to work on those things, which these people haven't. So they got to go back to square one and learn what you had to. So they're going to be busy. Busy, busy, busy. Especially somebody from Austin, Texas, okay? They took a deal that the time's up. Yep, they did. They're part of electronic communication harassment on you, but they're your secret admirer behind the scenes. They have way deeper feelings for you than they will admit to, but they're busy being a part of the Jerry Springer show, okay? They have a Jerry Springer show going on in their life. Apparently this person has their own book of grimoires. It's cursed, yeah. Someone in this group loves the Chicago Bears. Okay. There's somebody in this group that's been running around saying you have basically like Cinderella syndrome. It's a Pisces that's been trashing you behind the back. Okay. Somebody in this group, you cooked for them. They miss your cooking. Somebody's got an Egyptian lineage line. They're karmic. That's a part of this group. And they're karmicking right now. Okay. They are not going to be able to go through the transformation needed with Lionsgate. This person is, how you know who this person is? Because they're busy. They chase street meat and street cat, okay? They go both ways. Somebody drives a Toyota Camry, and they're telling me to go back again to about do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. Okay? Don't give up. Somebody, tell me, go back to, somebody has a douche flute, again, you know, a vape. They carry, and I know this to be true because I remember my son talking about this happened to one of his friends a long time ago. They're trying to tell me to use this example. You work somewhere where you go in and out of like a walk-in refrigerator or freezer. They're saying you need to take that douche flute out of your pocket. It's going to end up exploding. Something about the temperature change and whatever. There's something. Somebody uses a vape and the thing's going to explode. It's going to be when it's in your pocket. It's going to hurt. It's going to blow like a hole through your pant onto your leg. And I know this to be true because, like I said, years ago, my friend had a son that he worked somewhere similar, and his did explode. All right, somebody is trying to do things around your house to make you think you're going crazy, to spook you, to scare you. Okay, collective, you're not the average bear. You're not. No, something about Italy too. Somebody loves to play Texas Hold'em. Okay, they also like lot lizards, and this lot lizard they got with has a terminal illness. Ooh. There's a Freemason here that thinks they have a trophy wife. He's a jester. He's one of those Freemasons. Evil Eastern Star. But she's a trophy wife. That's what he got. Yeah, they're going to be crashing out here pretty soon. Yep. They're also connected to a crooked YouTube employee that's going down. And a crooked financial advisor. All right? Okay. What time are we on? All right. I got to end this here in just a sec. So, there's a couple of angels that have some messages. So does the Council of Light. And then I'm going to end this. Then I got stuff to do, and then I'll be back on later tonight. Oh, crap. All right. So, Archangel Raguel. Okay, I have to tell this story first. So, angels are being sent. They're coming in. They have been for a while. But now they're coming in I call droves. There's one recently. They had a hard landing. And oh crap, what's his name? I'll put one of his videos up. I love him. He's great. He's great. He's amazing. He talks about it. I watch his channel every once in a while because I always learn something from. I love to watch people that I always learn things from too. And he has a great personality, and he has a killer connection to the others. He's just a gifted person, very gifted. Love, 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 love him. Anyway, it was funny because I was reading some stuff. Oh, it's been probably 2 years ago. I was talking about what would be coming in the next couple of years, and I love angels and if you follow my channel, you guys know I have a big connection with angels, and Metatron was forged by fire. And fire is about purification, rebirth too. Um, it's a lot of times why the Vikings gave the type of send-offs that they do, celebrations at the end of people's lives. Um, it's just like a, you know, nicer way of basically cremating a person. But um, I've known for a couple years that they were already coming in, all right? But the way that they're being brought in is through fire, okay? So they're being forged by fire to come back down to the earth. And it's also a purification when they come through, okay? However whether it's a portal they're coming through, I don't know. Realm, dimension, timeline, I don't know. But I've known that they were coming, and he just totally, when you need confirmation, total confirmation. And the way he tells the story, it is so cute. It's so funny. And some of you, you'd be like, yeah, right, whatever. I don't care what you believe. I'm just giving you another perspective. And I think there's a lot of truth in a lot of it. I take what resonates for me and throw the rest away, just like you guys should with anyone you watch, including myself. So, anyways, so he was talking about, it's time for these people that want to be here on this earth and they want to rule with destroying people for their agenda of materialism, of status. What they would look at as strength in numbers of materialism, clout, taking from people to gain from. People that are here to do horrific, horrible things to others, which you guys know we don't need to get into. But these people, it's their time to leave this earth. Sodom and Gomorrah again. But this time, it's worse. It's just everyone turns a blind eye to it. So, they're landing. They're coming. Many have come. They started 10 years ago. Okay? Now they're coming in droves. Some of you will have no idea you're being entertained by a real live angel. Because they're transformed to looking like somebody that you would least expect. Some of you'll just be able to feel them. You'll know their energy. You can have telepathy with them. You can communicate with them telepathically if you choose. You'll know. You just have to be open. So there's 3 angels here. Haniel, Zadkiel, and Ragu. They have 3 messages. But I want to go back. And he actually even knows the name of the one that landed. Okay? So, you remember there was a fire a while ago in the Grand Canyon. Well, that was him. And so, when he came, it's so cute. Because, he didn't mean to land as hard as he did. He didn't mean to, he didn't mean to come in, he was coming in fast. He's on fire. Well, he lit the canyon on fire. Okay? He also purified it. But he's here. That's a giant power. Roaming around. These angels, they're warriors. Okay? They're light and fire. They are yin and yang like you've never seen. God forged them through fire to come back here. Just like Metatron. There's many that were forged by fire. Look at Jesus. Was he not forged by fire? Yeah, he was. So anyway, there's many. So they're coming through. They'll be settling things up. The devil knows. Satan knows. Those are two different things, which I think most of you are aware of, right? All lower entities and energies know what's happening. That's why they're trying their hardest to make, once again, they're bringing back the Great Escape, they're telling me. So let's go back. So it was so stinking funny because like he had a crash landing. He was sorry. He felt bad. You know, he didn't mean to do all that. Anyways, it's just so cute the way he tells the story. It's hilarious. But I'll find that video and send it on to you guys because there was so many cool channeling, um, beautiful messages that came through him through that video. Very powerful video. I'll find it and put it up for you guys. Okay, let's get back to Hey Neil wants to talk first. You're supposed to trust and follow the renewed passion they're going to give you. This has to do with your love life and it has to do with your career. They're handing you the baton. There's also something that you will only know. Somebody Catholic in your family, there's a treasure that's been handed down. This treasure is like gold. I don't know how to explain it. It has jewels in it. I don't know where this comes from in your lineage line. It almost looks like a bullet, a giant bullet, but gold, and that's not even the right description to give you that they're showing me. I don't know how to explain this. It's driving me crazy. It's like a family heirloom. But this goes way back. We're talking way, 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 way back. This was supposed to be given to you. Someone took it. It's going to be returning to you, whoever this is for. Your family's Catholic. Doesn't mean that you practice it, but your family Catholic. Okay, Archangel Ragu. Somebody here has been in a situation where their family got torn apart. Their kids got torn apart. Similar to mine. And you watch my channel. You've heard my story. Your story resonates in a lot of ways. Different, but the same in many ways. You were hurt horribly bad. This angel is working on the hearts of everyone that was involved. These people paid people to have arguments and conflict with you on purpose. This is going to get resolved. They're not going to get away with what they did to you. Okay? Zekiel. So, he is here to help you with teaching and learning and getting into your purpose. You've got one toe in and one foot in, 1 foot out. Okay? I'll put it that way. You need to open your mind more. And then you will get these new ideas that you need. And then you're supposed to teach these ideas to others. Zedkiel. He's here. For somebody, this angel was assigned to you at birth. So, he's your guardian angel, but your angel since birth. You've ignored him. You know this. You pushed him away. He's back in your face. He's not going away till you get back on track. That's what I just heard. Okay, the Council of Light is here for those of you that are upright. Okay, this is a divine orchestration from your star family. Okay, they've teamed up with the Council of Light, your star family. Because they want you to answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Because you got helpers in subtle realms. They want you to be devoted to your heart. Your inner temple. Okay? This is the portal to your heart, is your inner temple. If you open that back up, let it heal some more, and then slap protection over it, and let your angels come in, you're going to be heightened with new vitality. Okay? Somebody's 49, someone's 23, someone's got a 5-year-old. Somebody here reads crystal balls. Someone also reads palms. Okay? Somebody tried to send you to the void with spell work. It didn't work. They've been doing this to you since winter. Oh. Okay? They also were working on your heart chakra. Yes. They were attacking your heart chakra too. But you've always known that you're worth it. You've embraced your power. Because you've embraced your power, you stepped into service. You aren't going after these people. You're not seeking revenge. You say what it is, you move on. It's not, how do I put it? People are calling you judgmental because you're rawly speaking your truth. And you're saying what things are with some facts. And they hate that. Because those facts are stating the truth. It can't just be, she's just saying that now. No, you have factual evidence of some things. And this is pissing these people off. Okay? So, they want you in this judgmental mood attacking back at them. You're not. You're coming at them in a different way that is not attacking or putting judgment. It's putting and placing judgment on the actions, the behaviors of what they did to you. Because you didn't ask for it. You didn't do anything to them to deserve it. So they're retreating now, okay? They're in this blame shifting energy, these people, okay? They want to send someone to reapproach you. This person, because you're spiritual, they're going to come towards you, that they're going to tell you that they've been at some kind, it's a masculine. He's going to be at some emotional loss. He's going to want to reapproach you. He's going to do it on a spiritual way, asking for your help, okay? This person thinks they can insult your intelligent level. I don't believe you will allow them. You are in, they're showing me vitality. I have 2 different cards, 2 different decks that have the card vitality and 2 different images. Now they're showing me both those 2 cards out of 2 different decks. I love it when they do that for me. The number 13 keeps coming up in my third eye over and over and over and over and over. Okay? Somebody's going to pass away. That won't leave you alone, and they won't allow you to heal. They keep trying to destroy you. You're in solitude. So is this person. But your solitude, the sun's there. Their solitude, it's like swampy, dark, dreary, drizzly, cloudy. Okay? You are working self-worth again. They keep showing me that. You are guarded, but you're out in nature. Or you use nature to gain signs when you're lost or you're not sure where to go. Because you want peace. Okay? And you're going to express yourself no matter people like it or not. Okay? There was a curse that was put upon you, put upon your family. And you're not going to allow it to continue. Okay? There's this, it's called hazel energy. Hazel energy is about the divining rod. Remember I said someone was passing on the baton? Someone here is getting the divining rod passed on. That's a direct connection to God. There's 2 masculines here that are fighting over a divine feminine. But they were busy in the background with a group of women cursing her. But now they're going to fight over her because one of them wants to change, wants to leave the group, wants to, cut all ties. He's willing to do whatever it takes to get back to this divine feminine. And there's another masculine here trying to stop him from doing that. Yeah. There's divine feminine here that's in a Kuan Yin energy, okay? She's trying to partner up with you. She's about higher divine love, being open to it. You're learning. You're very fiery. I feel like you're a fire sign energy, or you're a water sign, and you people get offended easily by things you say. So you're taking a more gentler approach to the delivery of how you speak to people, or if you have, say, a platform, how you're giving your messages. And this is working beautifully because this Kuan Yin energy is working with you. You have a bunch of dormant aspects about yourself that you don't realize. Okay. Um, you keep going, whoever I'm talking to, that also embodying this Kuan Yin energy, you keep going through some dark nights of souls. Okay. You love dragons as well. Purple is like, you love hot pink. You love like deep red, orange, bright yellow, deep purple. Not lavender purple, deep purple. Like turquoise blue, royal blue. You love those colors, okay? Those colors give you power. They energize you. Vitality. Again, they're showing me. Somebody here loves rainbows. Does nothing to do with about being gay either. For this person, they've loved rainbows since they were kids. The colors in the rainbows. And someone here, the rainbow bridge is open to somebody. Somebody that's a water sign. Rainbow bridge has been opened up to you. Divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay. There's an earth sign energy here too. Okay. It's going to have a giant financial loss. They're also going through a divorce and a separation. One of the person they were married to is a liar, big time liar. They've been sending out their flying monkeys because they do real estate fraud. They do fraudulent wire transfers. They do all kinds of stuff. There's a manager here at a bank that's involved with these people. Somebody keeps going in and out of the hospital that's also involved. Their legal issues are about to get way worse. Way worse than they ever thought. Okay? All right. All right, collective. Well, that's it. I got some stuff I got to go do. I will get back on later on this evening. Okay? And do another live with you guys. And then I will get some shorts up. So, it was fun to get on, get these messages out. I hope you guys have all had a wonderful Sunday, fun day. And take care of yourselves, okay? And I will catch you later on the flip side.